Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys? Scorpio, hope you're well. See what's happening with you. This can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates for you. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Right. It's that ego. Someone taking a little pause here, a little inner reflection. Who's looking at their ego here? They're looking at things from a different perspective. Now, this is also an energy of someone expecting, taking responsibility. Why something wasn't successful, their ego may have gotten in the way. So I see an awakening here. Very nice. Okay, see, it's someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. So we have a person who's getting a little wake-up call. So it's about not repeating things that they did. Okay. Oh yeah, we got someone. There's a breakthrough. So look at that. There you are, Scorpio. Right there in the heart of the reading. See someone with a little Sag energy, a little Pisces. So I feel like what you have is you got a person here who is a little cautious. They're looking at things from a different perspective, maybe checking you out, looking to see, if this could be successful. But it's an energy of a person who's definitely, it's an energy of someone who's kind of back and forth in their head. It's an energy of a self-imposed trap. So I feel this is really positive because this person's looking at things from a different perspective, seeing your perspective. It's also yourself. Watch that ego. It goes both ways. But I feel as though this is someone who's, I feel, trustworthy, okay, honorable, devoted, cautious. But King of Cups can be cautious who they share their feelings with. It's possible their ego's kind of got in the way a bit. It's an energy of somebody who wants to have success but hasn't because they keep doing the same thing over and over. Like it could be you, okay? It could be this person. In fact, it could be both of you. It's a self-imposed trap. It's all in the head kind of energy. There we go. So it's an energy of someone who, it could be yourself. You know what you want. You're not settling. So I feel it's an energy where you're taking some things you've learned. You're knowing when to move away to avoid a disaster. But I got to tell you, this is a person who I feel keeps doing the same thing again. They don't take the time to get to know someone. Okay? Their ego gets in the way. They feel it won't be successful. Okay, I feel like it's telling you something here too, Scorpio. I do see you know what you want. Very talented, very independent, sometimes a little controlling, but there isn't anything that you can't do. So, you're very focused and very driven in those ways. And I think this person's kind of looking at you. I think you got a person here who's about to have a breakthrough. I think there's someone who wants to kind of grow closer. They want to get to know you. Yeah, look at that. Somebody around you in your neighborhood, your community. They could be somebody who is in your social circle. So this is an interesting energy. I feel as though you've got this person who's seeing things from your perspective. You see, they're taking a pause. This could actually be successful. They just need to take a little bit more time to get to know you. So I do think this person is thinking about, it's an invitation, okay, communication. So it's positive. So this person is actually feeling really positive about this. And I like it because I feel it's like, I kind of feel you share some of this energy. I do see that Sag energy, the ego, the illusion of being trapped. Okay. Yeah. This is someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. And I feel they're kind of taking a pause and looking at it. This is someone who wants to approach you and their ego's kind of getting in the way. Or like I say, it could be yourself here. So there we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, this is an energy of someone who keeps walking away before they actually take the time to get to know somebody. Could be yourself, could be them, or both of you. Oh yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. This is somebody here who definitely wants the truth, nothing but the truth. So it's also a person who's very wise, trusting their inner knowing. So this is an energy of someone who's trying to, I think, figure out whether they should cut someone out and just walk away. Okay, but I think it's telling you to Someone who can be very critical, even judgmental. But I feel like it's telling you to just take a little bit more time to get to know this person. I feel that message is for them too. But it's also when you know to move away to avoid a disaster. But yeah, I feel like some of you kind of keep walking away. Or it's this person. That's why I feel like both of you have that ego. You know, it's about preparing for success, planning for success, but not having it because somebody keeps doing the same thing over and over again. So what's this awakening all about here? Why is this here? Yeah, see, it has to do with reciprocity. So this is somebody who reaches out. They kind of breadcrumb. They don't share a lot. They don't have a lot to say. So I feel like there's no talking. Okay, I feel like this person, there's taking a pause and looking at this. Yeah. This is somebody who keeps doing the same thing again over and over. So we have the ego. Why is the ego here? Yeah, see, it's an energy of waiting. Some of you have waited for this person. Okay, they're not reciprocating. You're waiting for reciprocity. But you know what? The Queen of Wands doesn't wait forever. That's you, okay? And mind you, you can flip this energy. This could be yourself here as the King of Cups as well. So like I say, take it as it resonates. But definitely you have that Mars energy. So it's an energy of waiting where you feel the ship has sailed. So it's an energy of moving on, moving away to avoid a disaster, going out, meeting other people, walking away. But it's telling you here to be very wise. Look how you judge a situation. Okay? Somebody may have judged you wrong. You judged somebody else wrong. I feel there's a little of this and a little of that's what it's telling me. And it has to do with that lack of reciprocity. Someone's looking at that. This is somebody who wants to approach you. You could be unapproachable. Okay, you might be a little unapproachable. So we'll see what that's all about. Yeah. This is sometimes a person who's been hurt. Becomes very discerning and very wise. Okay. Maybe even a little judgmental. But I feel like you're looking at whether you should walk away. Or maybe, like I say, maybe it's this person. So be either or here. Tell me about Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, see, there's your energy. You're leaving something behind, going off on a new path. Someone's not reciprocating and you're waiting. So I feel like you're waiting for the abundance. You're waiting for this person to give. You're waiting for news. You're waiting for something positive, I feel. And now you're looking at it and it's one last look over your shoulder and off you go. So I do feel there's an energy there. Oh yeah, so it's a sudden decision. So some kind of an epiphany. I see a breakthrough, having an epiphany. Okay, it's about pushing through fear that something's going to happen again. Okay, so that's where I feel like you sit and you wait for someone to reciprocate and they don't. They keep you waiting too long and then you just go, okay, that's it, I'm done, and you're moving on. See, it has to do with fear. So it is. There's something here that you're really afraid of, I feel, and it's about taking a risk. Okay, some of you have taken a risk before. Okay, maybe even a few times, and I feel that's that energy. So it's a little shadow work. It's an energy of also facing the fear. Okay, I feel like you got a Cancer, Pisces energy here. Oh my goodness. I feel both of you have got something going on. So I do see that sudden energy of facing the fear, shadow work, of taking a risk, because you've taken a risk before. And you've been left waiting, okay? And something hasn't been successful. So you're no longer doing that. You now know when to move on to avoid a disaster. It's something you've learned. See, you're being very wise. So, but I actually feel, and I also feel this person here, you know, it has to do with them as well. This is someone very cautious. So they kind of approach you, they breadcrumb. They're a little bit careful, if there's even any talking at this point. But I feel from this person's perspective, they're cautious about how much they share, okay? How much information they give, how, you know, because it's not always someone who wears their heart on their sleeve, especially not in the beginning. So yeah, see, it's about waiting patiently, waiting for the right time. You know, you may feel this person's not invested, they're not interested, but you see, that's this person waiting for the right time. It's about investing emotionally. Yeah, something to do with the timing. It's an energy of being patient. Some of you aren't very patient. Yeah, you're like losing patience with someone here. You're kind of waiting for this person, but you're looking maybe back at other situations where you've taken risks and it didn't pay off. So like I say, it's shadow work, facing that fear that this person may be invested in somebody else. So, but you see, it's all that fear-based energy. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What does the Queen of Wands need to know? Yeah, so there's definitely a sense of longing. There's a sense of longing here. So you could be a single parent as well. Could be something to do with children. You feel like the ship has sailed. It's too late, you know. But it's also, like I say, it's melancholy. Maybe thinking of something that happened in the past, maybe when you were younger. Okay. It's energy of somebody you were invested in, but they weren't invested in you. You took a risk with someone here. Something to do with childhood memories, melancholy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something to do with marriage commitment. Some of you may have got married really young. Okay, maybe had children really young. You took a risk and it wasn't successful. So you have that fear possibly. And like I say, it could be them. Yeah, waiting patiently here. Some of you don't, it's an energy. What you need to learn is patience. But yeah, because I feel like you rushed into something. You took a leap of faith and it didn't go well. So likely married when you were young, some of you, or some of you feel the ship has sailed. It's too late to have children. It's telling you not to rush. It's telling you to kind of, you know, it's good to push through fear, definitely, because you've got that energy, right? Pushing through fear and going for it, but not really knowing where you're going. And that's where I feel for those of you who were married young and had children, you know, others of you, you feel the ship has sailed, it's too late, and you're moving on because you're waiting for someone to invest. You're waiting for your King of Cups, you know, somebody who shares their feelings and emotions, a happy home, happy life, someone who wants children. Yeah. I think you got someone just kind of just sitting there waiting. They're not so sure you're going to reach out or reciprocate. They're looking at things. You may be a little unapproachable. You may be a little unapproachable, you see, because you've been hurt. Okay. And you've taken risks and were hurt. The tower has come down, you see. You're a little bit worried about taking a risk here because you may feel it may not go anywhere. Yeah, you've got a King of Wands. So we have a King of Wands. So this is someone who generally knows what they want. There's that Sag energy, your energy, Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio as well. You may have a choice between several people. This is an energy of taking the lessons you learned from the past. So some of you have learned. You've definitely learned a lot of lessons. You're definitely very discerning and wise. So it looks like you're moving towards somebody here. Yeah, you're waiting for someone. Cancer, Pisces, you know. Doesn't have to be, but like I say, it could even be the same person. But it's about waiting patiently. Some of you are learning to be patient. And it could be someone else as well. Like, I feel like you both got very similar energy, which is interesting. What's this King of Cups up to? Oh, yeah. So you're mirroring each other. There you go. So thank you. There's that moon energy, right? Two people facing their fears. It's an energy of someone who generally knows what they want and they go for it, just like yourself. But you see, they have that fear of investing emotionally. Okay, so you mirror each other. It's both of you. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you want. You're manifesting each other. But it's that fear of what you're manifesting. I do see positive news. See, it's like you're not patient. You're waiting patiently for this person. If they don't come forward, you're going to move on towards another person. But I think you're mirroring this King of Cups. I think you have similarities. You've likely been through some similar things. It's that risky business, right? Taking a risk, pushing through fear, but only for something not to work. And that's why I feel some of you definitely were possibly married very young. But you know, you're somebody who knows what you want. If you haven't been married young, you want children. You want a strong financial foundation, a happy home, happy life. That's what you want. And you're not settling for anything but the best. I can see that. So There it is. You've got an offer coming in. You got a King of Wands here. You mirror each other. This is someone who has all the tools, the information. This is yourself too. Okay. Gathering the information, having all the tools, knowing everything you need to know, taking the time to get to know somebody and growing closer. Something is growing closer. It's a transition. There's some kind of transition to do with this offer. Look at that. An invitation to an event. There's a reason to celebrate. But see, it's telling you you're waiting too long. You're thinking of cutting this person out and walking away. It's telling you to be wise, to look at this. Okay, this could be, this could go somewhere. Some of you walking away from something and moving towards someone else. You may get another offer. It may come in suddenly. You may decide to go for it. So I would be a little bit cautious. I wouldn't make any hasty decisions. If you feel someone's not reaching out, they're hiding something, they may have a choice with someone else or whatever it is, yeah, you're learning to know when to move on. Okay, so yeah, I think some of you want, you got a sense of longing for family, a happy home, happy life, someone with a solid foundation. And I think you have an opportunity to build. This is that building, see, building. After that tower coming down, building a relationship, starting off on the right foot too, you see? Taking the time to get to know somebody, not just leaping into it. There you go. You've got a King of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who moves a little slow, so probably have a little earth in their chart, so they're looking at the details. Slow and steady wins the race. Someone who wants to take the time to get to know you because they've also done a similar energy. You see? So there you are, looking at all the possibilities. You're asking this person, probably being very discerning, are they seeing anybody else? But I do see this energy of making a choice. Some of you maybe have a few options, or you feel like this person does. So you're being discerning. There's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it's telling you to kind of just look at all the possibilities. Okay? I think I'm going to tell you, I feel if you walk away from this person because they're taking their time, this is someone planning for success, they're a little apprehensive. They're a little apprehensive because of something that's happened to them. So it's about investing and waiting for the right opportunity. Like I say, you could be a little unapproachable. You may have someone who wants to reach out and they want to approach you. They may feel, that it's too late. They've taken too long. Okay. And you may be feeling that way, definitely. So I feel as though some of you are maybe cutting out all your options, or you're telling someone, it's an energy of telling someone, come to me right or don't come to me at all kind of energy, or you'll cut them out and walk away. You may even tell someone you have other options, right? Yeah, that kind of, somebody's ego's getting in the way here. See, the ego. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, you've got an opportunity right there. This is planting the seed, building the foundation. Take a little time to get to know someone. Don't be too hasty to make a decision. But I think your ego's getting in the way. Okay, possibly you might even tell, or you're just questioning this person, kind of what took you so long kind of energy. This is someone moving kind of slow, But I feel it's telling you, take the time to get to know someone. Look at the details before you cut somebody out. So look at all the possibilities. Seeing things from their perspective. It's two people seeing things from each other's perspective. I feel like you got something that could be really good here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Why is this here? I think you're telling someone that you're not waiting, right? That you have other options. They're moving too slow. Or it's just something you're thinking. Let's hope. Yeah, see, I'm out of here. See, taking off in another direction. You're trying not to be ruled by your emotions. It's likely something you've learned. You become very discerning. But we know the Queen of Swords can be quite judgmental, okay? Yeah, I think you've got this person. I feel like they could be another Scorpio. They could have Sag in their chart, or Aries. And Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Looks like some Cancer energy or Pisces here for some of you. Strong Cancer. This is someone here who's definitely trying to not be ruled by their emotions, or trying, slow and steady wins the race. Here they come. They're coming in to make you an offer. They're offering you something they want to build. They want to build a relationship. So I don't know if you're a single parent or they are. Or like I say, you've leapt into a relationship where you're young and have children and you've learned the hard way, you know. Yeah, but I feel as though you are definitely learning a lot, and I do feel it's taken a little more time to get to know someone. So I feel you being discerning, looking at all the possibilities and then making a choice. But I think someone's ego's in the way, where they're just saying to someone, well, I have other options. I'm out of here. I'm not waiting around, you see. But I think it's an energy of losing control. Try to be patient. Try not to control anything, because that's coming with that Mars energy. Don't try to control it. You could lose control of this situation. So it's like taking a little risk by telling somebody something, thinking that they're going to chase after you. I wouldn't necessarily bet on it with this person, because they also have that King of Wands energy. They know what they want and they go for it, but they go for it when they're ready. They have some water energy. Or like I say, you're no longer invested in this person and you're moving towards another. But I would be wise here. It's good to be discerning, to question, to get the clarity that you need. Come to me right, don't come to me at all. But I feel as though someone's ego's getting in the way. You feel like this person's keeping you waiting. They may be seeing other people. So you're making some kind of decision to take a risk, hoping it's going to pay off here. But if it's never worked before, it's likely not going to work again. But yeah, like I say, take what resonates for you. It could be the other person, because you're similar. You're mirroring each other. I see it, and I knew that was coming. I could just see the energy here. So we have the Chariot. Where's this going? Yeah, it's like you're telling someone, you got other people. See? This is, you're looking out for yourself. One thing's good. You're learning to look out for yourself. You're looking out for number one. But I also see somebody who's single. Maybe you want to know, make sure this person's single. They're not seeing other people. It's good to look out for yourself. Not being ruled by your emotions. Being practical, grounded. See a little Virgo energy here. So there's an energy of being a little private at times too, But I really do feel that this Queen of Swords is, we also got this person with an ego. You see what I mean? You're both of you. Yeah, but it's an energy of someone who's preparing for the future, looking at the possibilities. You're telling someone, yes, I'm single, but I have other options. Like, I feel like the ego's getting in the way. And I feel this person's that way as well, okay? But for possibly, could be the same reasons or different situations that you've gone through. But that's that sense of longing for marriage, for commitments, for someone who wants to build a foundation, happy home and a happy life. If you are a single parent, you are going to be discerning. You want to make sure that it's an energy where you're nobody's option. If somebody moves too slow, I'm nobody's options. I'm perfectly fine. Very independent. Again, there's that right in the heart of the reading. It has to do with independent. So you could be a little unapproachable. You may give off the vibe that you actually want to be single. You're putting out there that you want to be independent, but yet you want someone. So there's food for thought there, okay? But it could be the other person as well, or even both of you for that matter. But look at, there it is. There's some kind of celebration event. They're offering you something. They are cautious. There's no doubt about it. This is someone who's, you're thinking of walking away. This is someone looking for a soulmate. It's an energy of someone who's leaving their emotions out of it, trying not to get emotionally invested, but they are. So you guys got something cooking here. But just watch the ego. Watch the way you put yourself out there. Because, when you give off the vibe that you actually want to be single, independent, it's because your ego's getting in the way, because this person doesn't come in fast enough the way you want. They're kind of slow moving. It's telling you to look at things from their perspective. They also need to look at things from yours. And it takes two people to reciprocate. See, it's about reciprocity. Let's look at that again. 6 of Pentacles. Why is this here for Scorpio? Ah, see, two people reciprocating. Yeah, see, you want reciprocity. If someone doesn't reciprocate, you don't feel safe and secure, because this is what you want: commitment, someone you can rely on. But I feel this person feels kind of like you. They're not so sure they can rely on you. You know, you might be a little controlling. Maybe you don't even realize it. Because I feel someone here is giving off the impression that they're, not interested when they are, because somebody's left them waiting. So it's taking a risk. So you could lose control of this. You could lose control. Okay. Yeah. I can see the energy here. You do know what you want. You are fiery. You're passionate. You're creative. You know what you want. You're not afraid to go after it. And that's what I feel. You're reaching out to someone. It looks like you're going towards someone. And maybe this person feels like you're chasing them. Okay, this person could be someone who gets chased a lot, so they have a little bit of an ego. So I feel there's, there you guys are. We have a King and Queen of Wands. We have two beautiful, passionate, creative people that could build this foundation. And if you have a choice between two, I would have to say, let's see, tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Let's just make sure here. Nine of Pentacles. Where's this headed? Passionate new beginning. Oh yeah, a little apprehensive. See, someone's apprehensive here. I think someone's going to reach out and ask you if you're seeing anyone. Okay, but this is the stories you may be telling yourself in your head, or this person does. There it is, incoming, multiple opportunities. Some of you may have multiple opportunities, or you're telling someone you do because they're taking too long. So your ego's getting in the way. Hey, well, whatever, you didn't come in right, you took too long. No, I got other people. I'm not sitting around waiting. Okay, yeah. So there it is. This is that energy of multiple opportunities. This fell out. I didn't see where. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, I think it was like this. So there it is. So you've got someone here who's a little shy and apprehensive coming in to offer a cup. It could be an apology. So do look at things from their perspective. I think this person's kind of a little apprehensive to approach you. Like I say, the Queen of Swords can be a little unapproachable, cutting people out too quick. Okay, because the ego. But I think they do too. So let's dig into this King of Rods here. Who is this person? Because it almost looks like you do have multiple opportunities, or you're just telling someone you do because you're taking a risk to say something, hoping this person takes action, right? That's what I feel. So King of Rods. Yeah, see, win or lose. This person wants success. So there's some kind of aha moment here, you see. This is somebody who's kind of getting something. They need to come in and they need to kind of take control. So there is a little bit of control issues here. Someone's losing control. Like I say, it could be you, could be them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, looking at things from a different perspective. This is somebody who I feel like you could be a little unapproachable. They're kind of hanging around, They're taking that moment to go within. They want to have success. If they want to have success, they need to come forward. They need to be emotionally available and mature. I feel like they are. I don't think there's this. I feel like it's just that energy of investing in marriage, commitment. If you have children or they do, whatever the situation, okay? Yeah, but that's that longing for a partner, longing for marriage, but giving the impression that you want to be single. So that's where, yeah, see, there it is. It's about taking something to the next level. This is two people. Now, some of you may have a choice, like I say, but this is about a path in life. It's choosing a path, choosing the one. Someone sees you possibly as the one, but maybe they're not sure either. Like I say, take the time to get to know each other. It's reciprocity, being more generous with your time, your energy. It's about giving. So some of you, I feel that you can be quite generous, because we know the Queen of Rods can be very generous. Because you're very optimistic. You may have reached out and this person kept you waiting. So it's somebody who keeps you waiting. They don't reply. You're kind of like, fine, I'm out of here. And then they come back around slowly and offer you something. So I would be cautious about rushing to conclusions here, because I see someone here, and it's the story, you see. It's the stories you could be telling yourself in your head. But I feel like it's this person too, to be honest. And I do see communication. This is someone who comes in kind of suddenly out of the blue. They try to take control. They may all of a sudden, show up and go, hey, I'm really sorry for taking so long. But yeah, and you might decide to take a risk because it's almost like you want this person to chase you. I feel like you chase them, or you did when you were young. You would chase. Maybe you're not in that energy now, but yeah, I feel like this could go awry, but I do see it's possible here. I see communication, possible multiple opportunities. There's positive energy. You've got an offer to date, to go out. It's news worth celebrating. So it's telling you to kind of don't try to control the situation because you could lose control. And I think they lost control a bit because they took too long for whatever reason. So why did they take so long? Why is this person taking so long? Yeah, fear of being hurt. Not so sure you're compatible. But they're becoming more decisive. See, this is someone who doesn't want to rush in and rush out. They've likely done it before. You see, they're trying not to do things they've done in the past. So they're trying to take their time. They're looking at the details here of the situation. Will this be successful? So they're kind of planning ahead what they're going to say. But see, they have a little bit of fear. You may have said something that you're seeing other people, or like I say, vice versa. Are you compatible? A little bit of fear, see, that you're not compatible. But they don't know because there's definitely that energy of emotional energy. So someone who's trying to, become decisive about what they want. Because that's why I feel you mirror each other. I feel like you both know exactly what you want. You go after it, but there's something to do with the path, the path that you've been on. You and this person, your life's path. So I feel they want to approach you, but you may be unapproachable. A little bit, not a lot. I don't feel like it's going to stop them, but that's what's making them kind of take their time here. They want to make sure that they're very clear. This is someone who chooses their battles, chooses their words wisely. They might be a little shy or apprehensive, it's about being careful what they say, but they're becoming decisive. They can be a little defensive too, Knight of Swords energy. But I think this person's becoming more sure. Tell me more with this Page of Cups for Scorpio. Yeah, see, it's a sense of lack, sense of loneliness, sense of longing. They may feel like they're not good enough. There may have been something that you said, or maybe they made you feel that way. Okay, so you know how you feel. So yeah, if it's not you, it's them. See, a sense of loss, longing, feeling left out in the cold. This person may have ignored you, ghosted you. Maybe they're apologizing. Maybe they felt that you weren't compatible or they just weren't good enough. But I got to tell you, really watch the words there. If you are really interested in this person, it's good to be discerning. It's good to question, making sure they're not seeing other people, because you're definitely, the Queen of Wands is nobody's option. Like, I ain't going to sit around and wait for you. We're either going to date, it could be about taking something to the next level too, introduce it to friends or family. And if that's the case, that's what they're going to offer you. Okay, so it's about a level in a relationship or a situation. Maybe you took a risk and decided to tell this person, fine, I'm just going to see other people. If we're not going to take this to the next level, it's someone here who's taking, I feel like it's you taking a risk, but like I say, it could be them. You definitely have some similar energies. Interesting. All right, Scorpio, you guys are so fun. I got to tell you. Yeah, but I think it's telling you to just kind of calm down here. Definitely look out for yourself. Look out for number one. This is likely something that you kind of didn't do when you're young. You're definitely doing it now, but to be a little careful how you communicate, because this could be a situation where if you're a little harsh or too judgmental or too critical with this person, they literally could ghost you again, because they are, they're seeing that energy of that Queen of Swords. But yeah, I feel they're actually quite emotionally mature. They're definitely available, but they're cautious, and they're taking their time. It's telling you to just, look at this energy to, see it from their perspective as well. They do need to see it from yours too. So There's definitely that energy, and I do see the two of you communicating back and forth. This person feels like they're not good enough, I feel maybe they didn't have a lot of money, something to do with the timing, whatever the situation. But it's a sense of longing and loneliness. Aw. All right, Scorpio, wish you the very best here. I feel like you've got this handled. It's more than likely stuff you're already thinking of. But there it is, it could be confirmation here that you need to just really watch your words and just kind of see what happens here. I think you might be quite surprised about this going to the next level, introducing to friends and family, or taking things to the next level, going out in public and, hanging out with friends, whatever that level is to you. Wish you the best, and bye for now.